Nope. You didn't think we were gonna slow down, did you? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And man, what a time to be alive. Sometimes I just realize that I am literally living my dream. Never in a million years would I have believed you if you had told me that I would make a living by collecting and sharing my passions with like-minded folks. That's just really, really cool and pretty unfathomable to me even right now. And with that being said, I am very excited for 2022. It's not even the end of February yet, and we've already done so much, and even within the next week or so, I just have some insane stuff coming. And boy, oh boy, if you guys knew what we were planning for the year overall, you would lose your minds. So let me just drop this friendly little hint here to not make any plans on October 8th, 2022. You're gonna want to free up your schedule for that one. But all that aside, we have some business to handle in today's video, and that is, of course, unboxing and reviewing cool stuff. And the majority of you guys are going to be really happy with today's video because it's a Slipknot mask unboxing. Oh my god, rejoice. So, we've got a nice little package here from our good friend Lonnie. Lonnie. I am sure that if you are even just a little bit familiar with this channel, you've probably heard Lonnie's name. Lonnie is a longtime sender. He has sent some really, really good stuff over the years, and today that luck continues because he has sent me yet another package with yet another cool item. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and hop on into it. And as you can tell, the post office did a really good job at beating this box up. Sounds similar to me and your mom's situation. Alright, so let's just go ahead and dig on in and see what we've got. Alright, some stuff on top there. We'll get rid of that. And here is the piece. Can you guys tell what we're going to have? Now, as always, I will try to pull this out and let you guys see it first. Now, sometimes that doesn't always go as planned, but it looks like it went pretty smooth this time. So, what do you think? Is it gorgeous? Is it perfect? Is it rad? Now, as I pull this back to take my first look at this piece, I have to let you guys know that I have seen 2 copies of this mask in real life before. A few weeks back when I went up to visit with my buddies Mike Covert and Bishop Walker at the Paleface headquarters, they had actually already received their copies, even though I ordered mine before them. It was the same exact situation with the Sam Wilson Tattoo the Earth PK clown, where it just got stuck the second that it was shipped out. So the surprise of seeing one of these things in person for the first time has been ruined a little bit for me, but that is nobody's fault but the shipping carriers. Now, that being said, let me go ahead and spin this thing around and take a look for myself. Hell yeah, still very, very cool, especially with that blue light bouncing off of it right there. Super sick. Now, I just want to go on record and say that none of the We Are Not Your Kind clowns are my favorite masks by any means, but I definitely think that this version, the V2 We Are Not Your Kind clown mask, is definitely a big improvement from the original We Are Not Your Kind clown masks. This thing obviously has slightly more sinister features, and I think it conveys the message of a shattered mirror a little bit better than the original. Although this still doesn't technically look like a shattered mirror, which is what Shawn was going for from the beginning with the We Are Not Your Kind clown concept. I think that if you were able to combine the sinister features of this sculpt, such as the narrower, more pointed, sinister lips, with the disco ball clown that is actual pieces of a broken mirror, you would have exactly what Shawn had envisioned for that mask. However, what we got was the We Are Not Your Kind clown, the disco ball clown, and this V2. Regardless, this is definitely a step up. I still think that some things should have been changed on Clown's actual mask, such as still the mouth looking goofy as shit. Why did we not just fix this smile? He still looks like a fish. Just my 2 cents on the We Are Not Your Kind clown masks. I know that it doesn't matter to anybody but myself, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Regardless, this is a beautiful replica done up by our buddy Lonnie. Now, I believe that Lonnie sent mine out first, which means that I probably should have received mine first, but what happens every time I'm waiting for a package that I really want to show up? It takes forever. As I mentioned, this was the same same exact situation with the Sam Wilson painted PK Tattoo the Earth Clown mask. I waited for fucking months for that thing to show up, and there was no good reason behind it. The same exact thing happened with this piece. Both of those packages entered the original shipping facilities, and then just fucking sat there. No updates, basically until they were at my doorstep. So that's fucking lame. But everything else about this is cool as shit. Obviously, this is a super, super nice sculpt, and I believe that Lonnie did a lot of this digitally. He did a lot of this sculpting on a computer program, which is really cool because I don't own a lot of masks that were done in that manner. And once he got a rough idea of what he was doing with that, he made some sort of physical copy and was able to retool that physically in person with his hands.
Are you tired of this happening? What about this? And how many times has this happened to you? Introducing Hands.
So a lot of work went into this mask, and I think that it definitely shows because this is an absolutely gorgeous replica. And I haven't even showed you guys the coolest part of this piece yet. So let's take this stupid bubble wrap out of there and see what we've got. Now, luckily for us, I had a feeling that this thing didn't come with batteries, so I went out and bought some. And we're just going to pop them into this battery pack at the back of the mask. Get those in there, and we'll see if this bitch lights up. Are you ready? Woo! Look at that. How fucking cool. I was curious how this was going to look when worn from the inside. I didn't know if you would be slightly light blinded, but the light is actually far behind your eyes, so unless you're looking all the way over, you really can't see it too much. Super, super sick. And just like with clowns, that battery pack sits right there on the strap. It would kind of be on the back left side of the head, so it is out of view and probably not super uncomfortable by any means. And then on the inside of the mask there, we have not only the eyes lit up, but behind the mesh in the mouth, we have some lights as well, just like on Clown's real mask. Clown is getting super experimental on Sid Wilson levels, and Sid was the first person that I can think of that really experimented with motion masks, slightly animatronic masks, and definitely with lighting. So it's very cool to see them experimenting, and wow, even the inside looks cool. How fucking sick. So yeah, Lonnie pulled out all the stops on this thing. We have a perfect sculpt, we have a perfect finish, we have perfect strapping, and we even have perfect accessories that match Clowns to a T. So this is definitely one of the coolest pieces to enter my collection for quite some time now, and that says a lot because I'm not even really a fan of the original mask. Lonnie's craftsmanship once again shines and can make you appreciate a diamond in the rough. Or maybe he just polished a turd into a diamond. Regardless, this is a super fucking cool piece. Glad to have it. Very excited to add this to my collection. Definitely can't wait to see it up on the shelves. But enough for me. You guys are probably wondering how you can get your hands on something like this and what the deal is. Is Lonnie selling this piece? Is it not for sale like usual? And you know what? I think I'm going to let Lonnie answer that for you guys. So, check this out.
Hello everyone. Welcome to AJ's video on my Clown We Are Not Your Kind V2 unboxing. Yes, this is a We Are Not Your Kind mask. This is a We Are Not Your Kind V2. This is not Slipknot's next album, Clown, because that wouldn't make sense. Okay, so just thought I would hop on here to briefly discuss how this clown was made and what is going to be happening with this clown and the other clown. So these clowns are made from resin. They are slush cast in several layers. Then they are chromed in my basement. They have real leather straps and full metal work for the rivets, the fucking buckles, all that shit. Then I use L wire for the eyes and the mouth, all connected on the inside to a battery pack, AA batteries, 2 of them. Then they've got a metal mesh in the mouth, all glued in there nicely, and they will have padding on this new set. The first set I made a set of 4 that I sold on. Those are sort of tests to see, you know, I never made this one, so I just had to make it and see how am I going to glue this, how am I going to attach this, what kind of paint am I going to use, what kind of resin, how many layers, this and that. So they didn't come out 100%, but it gave me a really good idea of what I'm going to do on this next batch. So I'm going to be doing a limited edition of 4 more, I believe. Maybe less, maybe 1 more, I don't know. These will be posted in AJ's group, and once they're gone, they are gone. There's no more. They aren't going to be cheap. They aren't going to be stupid expensive, but they aren't cheap because they are literally made on a desk in my mum's room. Like, you know what I mean? and in my basement. So, and there's a lot of work that goes into it. To hand glue the fucking LY around the eyes and mouth and shit. It's a pain in the ass, but they came out really cool. I'm really excited about them. I don't really ever let stuff get out my house, mask wise, but I'm hoping to get some of these people. And then on the side, I've got the original We Are Not Your Kind clowns that I'm working on. This is one that I just primed to see all the details, so I've vacuum formed a few of those. I don't know if they're going to be for sale. We'll see. I'll definitely be doing a giveaway though. So I want to say a huge shout out to AJ Good as well. Always been a fucking supporter of my work. I've always been a supporter of his work. I've been following him for years. Even before I was Lani Mask, you know, selling my stuff when it was just more of a, oh, let me make a mask, you know what I mean? But now it's a proper thing that I want to do forever. This is what I want to do, special effects. So thank you, AJ Good. Thank you for this video. It's going to be quite fun, I think. I think people will enjoy it, and expect to see more of my work on AJ's channel. Definitely going to be getting him a V1 clown, because there's loads of variations. Definitely going to be getting him a few of those. I'm working on more stuff. You never know, maybe more Gua stuff. Maybe Slipknot. Maybe something else.
Thanks, Lonnie. Alright guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. All of Lonnie's information is going to be down below in the description. Make sure to go check him out and let him know that the House of Masks sent you. Maybe he'll keep hooking us up with cool shit. So we're gonna go ahead and end this one like we always do, with some nice up-close shots of this piece to let you guys see all of the beautiful detail. We will then add it to the collection and show it off there as well. And that will be that. So until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol,
and yes to 10/8/2022.
and we will see you guys in the next one.